The windows make all the difference on those boats. Good, nice visibility spray hood. This one's a miss here. This is just poorly designed. Look, this is what every boat should have. Beneteau Oceanis. We have these smaller ones here, I believe the 35. Let's see inside. Yeah, this looks like a good way. They are all self-open keeping, whatever you call that. A nice high spray hood. So, right off the bat, I like this. Someplace like this one. I always believe this is a little bit of a wasted space. It provides some... You have more room when you pull this up, but also you could have a lot more space here for some storage. And a nice platform for swimming. Good, these are flush. Shower, bilge pump. This at least looks like it can be read from when you are sitting. Because usually, like on the older yachts, it's that small and somewhere in there, no way you can read that. Autopilot. And the good thing, especially for the smaller boats, is that you can get to the winch from your steering place. The compass is a little bit undersized, but okay. And another good thing, what I always miss in other boats, here you can easily reach this one even when standing. I got stuck. Even when standing. It's usually on all the designs, if it's here, usually on the right, but if it's set, wow, you can't really steer and do your maneuvering. And this is always nice. If you can hold steady, you can stay. What we also noticed on the Oceanis 45 we sailed is that it's quite easy to bump into that throttle on your way through the cockpit. And even more important, on the 45, when you try to open the storage compartment, it gets stuck on the throttle if it's put like into 1.5 to 2,000 RPMs. So a good thing to know. But on this boat it's not a problem, as there is no storage compartment on that side, as far as I can see. Up. Yes, I definitely like that. Look at that size. Always good to have some protection. Also on the smaller yachts, it's usually, on the newer yachts, it's not that high. Like on the Salon, you probably saw when we were where we were 2 weeks ago, you could basically hide in there. And always good for your lines. No handrails, but I'm gonna stop lamenting the lack of handrails. I believe they will be added later. This is good, nice visibility spray hood. Because with the small spray hood we had on the Salon, even though it's a much larger boat, you actually didn't see anything with the spray hood. Quite okay for a 35 actually. Cooler. Bin. This one could be deeper. You don't need that high of a bin size here. This one could be like twice as deep for storage of your dirty stuff. Nice and deep. Also nice and deep. This is cool. Simple but good. This should be here. This one's a miss here. This should be exactly where the oven is. Otherwise your whole saloon areas things. And I don't particularly like this setup because if you try to fry anything up here, everything will be dirty. But the windows are of course very fine for some, especially when cooking. It doesn't have to be that deep. You can make 2 half the size and put more stuff in. It's nice deep for the frying pans. Some more storage. I like this more modern setup with the double doors, which you can close off. But basically when they open, you more or less have a twice the size of your salon. Hanging locker, I suppose. Yes, hanging locker. And some more storage. Is it storage? I can see. Okay, it's more or less storage. The windows make all the difference on those boats, because without windows, okay, this is all the space you get. Without windows, this is basically a claustrophobic chamber. Not for me, but for people. With windows, it's a nice forward-looking room. So there should be storage. There is probably some storage. Oh, it shouldn't come down there. I didn't sit on it. That's the look you get. You don't really have standing room, although it's a 30-foot boat, so whatever. So you have standing room, which is actually a nice design. And the windows open when you're somewhere not underway. You do have standing room, but otherwise you don't. Remember, I'm 6'1", 185. Let's go further. And you get the view like from here to the Salon. Actually quite nice. It's nice because you can sleep here. It's not like on many boats, not completely curved. Storage. What I'm currently missing is the main line. What I'm currently missing is the main line for the gas, because you should actually turn it off on the way. And if it's not easily reachable, you won't do it. Let's face it. I have to squeeze a little bit. Actually nice, and with some ventilation. Ventilation is always nice. The mirror is a nice touch. Say hey to this here. It's crazy. Always a good idea. Why are they so far apart? What I'm always not sure of. This looks a little bit cheap, I have to admit. What I never really... Okay, I can't go in there, apparently. What I'm never really sure of are these wooden areas in a shower room. Because, you know, water could go on them. I don't know how long they would work. Actually, quite spacious, especially for a 35. Look. There's a lot of space in here. But no space, you could have like something to dry your stuff, maybe. Also quite spacious. Okay, so you lie here the other way around. So you have to say goodbye to the whole port side storage space, but what you get is quite a cozy room. So I've seen a lot worse. I don't know what this would be for, but I guess so. Maybe you could have had some more storage, because one could argue it's not a lot of difference between that and that, but maybe it also gives some more room, maybe for sitting or crawling inside. So I don't have a strong opinion on that one. There are your batteries apparently down there. You can get water. Also motor. And you do have standing room. Also, those are not 2 meters. These are deep. This is good. But no hanging storage for this cabin. Again, 35 feet. This is just poorly designed. Look, it's already half broken. This could have been made better. The windows, come on. The windows themselves are a great idea. Also a little bit small, but they are a great idea. You can look, you get much more roominess. Again, this claustrophobic factor. But this is, no. This is just bad. This is of course very good. Don't forget to close them if you inspect waves to get in. Oh, there is a large hanging locker. I didn't expect that. That's a really excellent idea. And the chart table does have at least some resemblance of a chart table. It's a nice size, very deep. It's good. On the newer Bavarias, I've seen that you can basically remove this and have some more space, but not on this one. This is also not a Bavaria. Motor. Okay, that's a separate shower. I totally missed that. It's another option. You can also have a third cabin there, but then you would lose all the storage space we saw in the beginning of the video. And you also have standing room here. Finally, this is a good thing. And here as well, the rails. This is what every boat should have. I won't stop lamenting the rails. And also see, this is where you can get out on the port side, for example. And this is quite large. On the older boats, it's this wide. Here, it's twice the size. You can basically move stuff around without having to heave it. This concludes our 35.1 Beneteau.